What's up, everybody? Zach Evnish here, UndergroundStrength.tv, and I actually prefer to do these Q&As that I get through email by YouTube, so everybody could kind of experience it. My voice is really hoarse, and a lot of people think that's how I just normally speak, but last weekend I was in Austin for a Level 1 certification, followed by Live the Code, so 3 days, and just finished a 2-day Level 2 at the new Underground Strength Gym here in Manasquan. So I've got a question from James, who's a adult fitness or exercise science major at Kean University, and that's my alma mater. Alma mater. That's where I went, did my undergrad. So I want to address these questions. So let's check it out. He's wanted to ask these questions to a couple coaches they respect in the industry, and some of them aren't questions; they're just like bullet points. So not to be super rude, but I think that these students, undergrad, I get a lot of emails asking, can I do an intern? Can I do this? And there's no heart put into it. An email will usually go like this: Hello, do you accept interns? Please advise. And they don't sign off with their name. They don't address my first name. They don't have anything nice. It's all really bland and lack of effort. And that's really not the best way to go about this. So, James, I'm giving you, man, dude, I'm giving you like a C or a C plus on the way you did this email. So, let's get you to step it up, my man. Check it out. A couple questions. It just says membership options. So I guess you're asking me if we do have membership options. Well, we have membership options up at my location in Edison. We have once a week, which is reserved for in-season training, and then we have twice and 3 days a week, which is for off-season. We don't like to do once a week training in the off-season unless it's a younger athlete, like a sixth, maybe a seventh grader. If somebody wants to train once a week in the off season, they're just clearly not committed to the training. So we have the in season. The twice a week is called the Gold package. 3 days a week is called the All Access Elite. And at my new location in Manasquan, I'm actually going to really just simplify it and have one training plan. So you're either training or you're not. I just want to see athletes that are committed, not kind of like this half pregnant, so to speak, where they're, oh, I'll only train once, or I could only train at this time of the year. Training is to be done year round. Anybody that's a serious athlete is going to train year round. There's no two ways about that. So those are our membership options. And I'm not sure if your question is, what do I think about membership options? Because all you did is wrote membership options. Then personal and group training options. I prefer training everybody in a group. It allows for more competition. It's, more competitive that way. Everybody gets more hyped up, more psyched up when they're trying to outdo one another. The energy levels are much higher, so I don't like to do one-on-ones unless somebody is not at all doing strength and conditioning for athletic performance. They want to experience our training methods. We don't really have the flexibility in our schedule to bring somebody who's maybe deconditioned into our athlete training program. So we'll offer them one-on-one training, and then once we get them strong enough, we will be able to handle an adult going side by side with our athletes, because we don't like to look at, I really consider everybody an athlete. So once we get somebody who's not competing in sports, once we get them up to par, we put them neck to neck with our athletes. Then the third one here just says classes, boot camps, targeting males, females, children. Our main members come from high school athletes. If our gym was set up more like a actual gymnastics facility, I would be taking younger athletes, because gymnastics is really the key. It's the foundation to their athleticism. Whenever a parent calls me asking about speed training for a 6-year-old, really what I just tell them, listen, you don't need speed training for a 6 or 7-year-old. You don't need first step quickness for a 6 or 7-year-old. You need to get your child involved in gymnastics so they develop coordination, strength, speed, confidence is one of the most critical factors that they're going to get from gymnastics, and overall body awareness and body kinesthetics. A brochure I could find online. We don't have a brochure. We have our website, undergroundstrengthgym.com, and we also have our YouTube, our Facebook, Twitter. So we have a lot of different media for people who are looking, because now most people are doing this. They're on their phone while they're driving. They're always doing things on their iPhone, and literally everybody's just a swipe away. So it's important to be available for people in many formats of media. What's our mission statement? We don't have a mission statement on there, but really what we are is it's pretty easy, is that, I live, breathe, and bleed helping athletes achieve their true potential. And that's what I look for in my coaches. That's what I expect of them, and that's how they live their code. We are all on the same page. And as far as our expectations of athletes and parents, we're looking for the same. We want athletes that are highly motivated and committed. We want parents that are supportive and not overbearing or interfering. For example, if we have a parent coming to watch their child during the intro session, if the parent is screaming out and trying to coach their son during our training session, we know that that parent won't be a good fit for the training, because he's going to be constantly pushing the kid. The kid won't learn to have his own voice, won't learn how to work hard on his own, because he's always having his parent telling him how to breathe, what to do, and it becomes a very confusing situation for the kid. The kid doesn't know if he should listen to the coaches or listen to the parents. We want parents who trust us, and if they can't trust us, then it just makes no sense for us to train their child. Square foot of the facility, our underground strength gym in Edison is somewhere around 1,500 square feet, with about 1,000 square feet of training space. The location in Manasquan is about 2,200 square feet, with a very small office space, with, I think it's about 2,000 square feet of training space. In Manasquan, we don't have a parking lot, so there's turf in the gym. In Edison, we have a parking lot, sometimes half a parking lot, depending on our auto garage neighbor, other times a full parking lot. So we're in and out of the gym while we're in Edison. Evaluation process. This is a good one. Test chosen for measuring speed, strength, mobility, flexibility, etc. That's a great question, because our evaluation is ongoing. Our introductory session allows us to see where they're strong, where they're weak. We could see their mobility, we could see their flexibility, we could see their work capacity, we could see their athleticism, all by putting them through movement. We evaluate ongoing. Every workout is an evaluation and an assessment. All the exercises show us different things about how their body's responding, and the body responds differently according to the time of year, according to their experience, according to the sport, in season, off season. Specific athletes tend to have certain mobility issues and overuse injuries. Other sports tend to have the same strengths, the same weaknesses. And we also don't just evaluate or assess the physical, but we also assess the mental, the emotional, the psychological. So whatever is weak on these athletes, that's what we focus on building up for them. And thanks a lot. I appreciate your time. James, I really appreciate you saying thank you. So James, good luck to you at Kean. And I'm going to leave you with this message that if you are involved in coaching, make sure that you always give your heart to these kids. The kids are number one. That is the most important thing. I think sometimes these coaches get very wrapped up in trying to be flashy and trying to attract the attention of others, or they want to be a coach in the NFL, or they want to train movie stars. Young athletes need our help now more than ever, with the way they're being overtrained, overused, parents pushing them to specialize, thinking that becoming a state champion or a national champion in elementary school means something, when it truly doesn't. We see a lot of athletes getting injured early, burning out early, and that's something that we shouldn't see. So as a coach, your job is to always give your athletes everything you got. On a scale of 1 to 10, give them a 20. Take care, guys. Zach Evnesh from UndergroundStrength.tv and Underground Strength Gym in Edison and Manasquan. Kean, you're the best. Take care, guys.